Hey everyone, so Season of Discovery Phase 2 has been out for about a week now, and in that time, everyone and his best friend have been farming everything. Like literally everything. Prices are tanking across the board right now. 3 days ago, YouTube was full of thumbnails offering 100 gold per hour. Now they're stating 50 gold per hour, and even that's optimistic. There's nothing as frustrating as camping swamp walkers for 3 hours. Then, as soon as you post them on the auction house, someone comes along and undercuts you by 25%. This is basically because people don't value their own time correctly. It affects crafting as well because some people will always view strangle kelp they gathered themselves as being free. You only need to chat to any real life Etsy seller and they'll tell you all about this one. So I love a good farm, and if I find a good low contested spot, then I actually find it really relaxing. But I'm under no illusions. There's always someone lurking ready to undercut me and take my profits away. So this is why I value my crafting so highly. It's easy, there's no skill, no competition except at the auction house itself, and you can set TSM so you get a lovely little cash register noise every time you make a sale. It is awesome. And the brilliant thing about Season of Discovery is the barrier to entry is just so low. I saw you all with your screenshots of every single class at level 25 and a million other alts. Instead of respecing, I could see some people had an alt per spec. So that is going to set you up really well in phase 2, where in order to make your huge phase 2 crafting enterprise, you only need level 26. So level 26, that's a quick BFD run on each character. You were probably going to do that for fun already, right? Or just 10-ish quests? Or a few stockade runs? It's not hard, and it opens you up with 2 extra crafting slots right away. One thing you should also consider, and I'm going to tell you about this but not actually recommend it, is transmuting true silver bars. So you need an alchemist for the transmute. It's max level alchemy and is a reasonably high price of entry because you need the philosopher's stone. You have to go to Tannerus to pick this one up. I'm going to be honest here, I'm telling you about this because it's relevant to having profession alts, but true silver bars drop from treasure chests as well. True silver bars have been notorious for burning people in the past. If you are left holding the true silver bag at the end of the phase, then they will instantly become worthless when the clock ticks. That being said, they are needed for the new epics, and demand hasn't really kicked in yet, so maybe I'm going to be the one caught sleeping on these. Right now, I worked out this morning and you're looking at 7 gold profit per 48-hour transmute ult, so make your own mind up on that one. Now, what I do recommend though is that you cover off all other crafting professions and mining. Mining just being for the smelting. So try to factor in any bonuses that you have. If you have a gnome, that would be your engineer, for example. And it's worth covering off all of the crafting professions, but you only need 1 each for the secondary professions, unless of course you're playing the character, in which case you might want first aid. So there are some recipes and patterns that you might need to buy. I generally just buy 1 pattern at a time, get my investment back, and then go back for more. I recommend this approach as it can be super demoralizing to watch your gold go down, down, and down again. That being said though, the patterns that you need to buy or the recipes that you need to buy are generally quite important because again, it comes down to having a barrier to entry. You'll get better profits on things that you've had to put an investment into. Now, again, even for leveling the crafting professions, you only need to level 1 at a time. It's a really common mistake to decide you're going to go full gold making. You level every profession and then you leave yourself too short to cover any crafting mistakes you make. And you're going to make some, everyone does. Remember, Trade Skill Master, TSM, gives you a guideline of pricing and profit, but in Classic, you don't get to see the sale rate. This is something that is so useful in other formats as well, to the point of being really rigid. You would never want to craft something with a low sale rate. But in Season of Discovery, we really need to take some time to learn what sells for ourselves. This is an extra barrier for entry though, which again is nice to have. So when you are first testing your crafts, I recommend only making 1 or 2. See if it sells and then making a few extra. Once you have all of your alts set up, crafting things that you know sell, it's time to sort out 1 central banking character. From here, you can sell all your crafted and buy extra material. This way, you can just use the mailbox for storage and just take out what you need rather than each character ending up a complete mess. For example, if you have level worker or A, your banker can send bulk materials over whenever you see them cheap, but you just take things out of the mailbox when you actually need them. Assuming, of course, that prices aren't drifting too much and that you do stay within the mailbox 30 days. I have 19 transmute alts in Wrath of the Lich King Classic currently, that at some point, fairly soon unfortunately, I'm going to be leveling just a little bit to make them into Cataclysm Classic transmute alts. So I'm no stranger to the toils of organising many characters, but if you can manage a bit of pain, in this case 1 level, not 68 levels, then the easy rewards are actually really nice. So that's everything for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please do take a minute to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye!